keeps pushing this idea that babies should be sleeping through the night by a certain age, like 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, and if they're not, it's a problem. When I had my baby, I just assumed that he would be sleeping through the night sometime between 6 and 12 months, because that's what people said he should be doing. And I also actually knew a few babies that were doing that. So I just thought that was the norm. But when you look at the research, that is not what's going on. Sleeping through the night is not the norm in the first year. Yes, a small percentage of babies do it, but most don't. Most babies wake overnight and need help from a parent or caregiver, whether that's to feed or for some comfort or for help getting back to sleep. And even in the second year and beyond, it's still really common for little ones to wake during the night. Let me share a few statistics with you because I think these are going to surprise you. And I'll also talk a little bit at the end about babies who fall outside the range of what's considered typical for night waking. So first up, a large study out of Finland found that across the first year, babies woke anywhere from 0 to 5 to 6 times at night, with an average of just over 2 wakes. A study out of Ireland found that 85% of 9-month-olds woke and signalled to their parent at night. And a Canadian study found that only 57% of 12-month-olds were reported by their parents to be sleeping through the night for an 8-hour stretch. And so that means around 43% weren't. So yes, there are absolutely babies who do sleep through the night naturally from a really young age. You know, the unicorn sleepers, you might even have one, but they're not the majority. It's also worth remembering that some babies who are sleeping through the night have been sleep trained. And interestingly, sleep training is more common in Canada than it is in Finland or Ireland. So that might be part of the reason why the Canadian statistics are a bit higher. They're also a little bit old. So if your baby or toddler is waking a few times overnight for a quick feed or resettle, that's very common and nothing to be worried about. Most night waking is completely normal, but some babies are tricky sleepers and can be much more wakeful than what the research says. My baby was one of those babies. He woke hourly for a period of months in that first year and it was absolutely exhausting. So it does happen. If you're in that space, your baby's waking a lot at night, like we're talking 5 or more times, or maybe they're more wakeful than they were in the past, so they were just waking once, now they're waking 3, 4, 5 times a night, there will almost certainly be a reason or reasons why. The most common ones are things like health-related causes, stress, including separation anxiety, especially if they're not sleeping near you at night, and low sleep pressure, which is a really common one I help families with. The good news is once you figure out what's driving or contributing to that extra wakefulness, you'll be better able to improve the nights. So if your baby is quite wakeful at the moment and you need help getting to the bottom of it and making changes to improve sleep, please reach out. I'd love to help.